and all that fun stuff. Alright, hello and welcome back to Persona 4. Tonight, last time we were successfully able to rescue Marie from herself, as well as continue on, so you're tired of running the TV. You should turn your room and rest. Oh yeah, and we also passed our advancement finals, so we can finally go to turn your room and rest. Yeah, being the EX boss takes a lot out of you. Yeah, we passed the advancement finals, so we can finally go to the next grade. Then we go to college, and it all restarts. February 14th, today's Valentine's Day. Decided to not make any plans for today. Here, not all might though. Hello, Kyo. Yeah, hoping to get the ending, start getting to the end tonight, but we'll see. Yo, things were tough yesterday. Never thought I'd get zapped by lightning in real life. Thanks to shock, whatever it is, I totally forgot what day it is. It's the 14th, you know? I didn't have this much time to prepare myself, so I've been nervous all morning. So help me do something about all this pressure. Oh, calm down. You're right, I just shouldn't give up to the bitter end. Wait, isn't this something that I can't change on my own? How about just I'm getting friend chocolates, and those only come from Teddy, I'll never let down. Well, you could always ask him to dress up in the Alice outfit. I'm sure you'd appreciate that. Hey everyone, they posted the test results! The awful moment of truth. Wanna check it out? Decided to check the test results. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure I got top marks again. Funny I maxed out knowledge before anything else. Guess I was just that dedicated to studying. If only it worked this easily in real life. You got the highest score. Whoa, you're a genius! That's awesome! I'm just as happy as if I got the highest grade myself. You feel that you've come closer to your school friends. Lunch break's almost over, so you best return to class. After school, more male students have stayed after school than usual.
Well, what should I do now? I'm gonna hang out here for a bit longer, but I don't know what to do.
Not like there's anything for me to do at home anyway. Oh, I got it! I'll go up to the roof or something. I'm gonna be behind the school building. You know, just because.
Most of the girls are already gone.
Hey, man, all these guys are obsessed with chocolate. They want candy so much, why don't they just buy some themselves?
But then it's not free chocolate, now is it, Kanji?
Are you serious? This is the one day you shouldn't be buying chocolate for yourself. And I know that you're dying to know about somebody else.
What the hell are you going on about, asshole? Just shut up! You don't know nothing about nothing!
Wow, what got you so worked up? I was talking about Nanako-chan.
You bastard! What about you, huh?
Oh, I know I'm getting some for sure today.
From who? Stop fooling yourself. I didn't bring you any. Oh, sorry, Yosuke. I'm afraid I didn't bring you any.
I'm not that pathetic. Come on, man. I can get quite a lot from part-time workers at Jeunesse. The important thing is that I have any at all. Right, Chie-san? Yukiko-san? I see you've got some big bags with you today.
Wow, that's not the sound of desperation or anything.
Yeah, I think you're pushing luck a bit too much, Yosuke.
Sheesh. Well, here.
I have some for you. Here.
Oh, I don't want to be rude or anything, but this is edible, right?
Is this really the time to be asking that, Yosuke?
Yeah, it's Valentine's chocolate.
That's not what I meant.
I didn't bring any indigestion medicine to school today.
You assholes! You want to eat my shoe too?
No, thank you. I'm grateful to get anything at all, really.
You didn't sound that way a moment ago.
Relax, they're not homemade. I didn't want to put too much work into it, so I got some of the cheap stuff from Juness.
That's a reasonable way to go about it, I suppose.
There's enough for everyone, so everybody take some and go home.
Yukiko, there are some things in this world that you just shouldn't say, even if they are true.
What? Did I say something wrong?
Oh yeah, now that we got Marie
Oh,
back,
are you
we
guys
might be
handing
able
out
to get a
chocolate?
scene with her.
Great timing. Here you go, Chie-senpai, for always being so hardworking. Why me? Because today's for giving out chocolate to the people you like, right? It's a great day to say thank you to all those people in your life, not just your romantic partner.
That is true. There's a lot of types of love beyond just romantic.
Wow, putting a new spin on things.
She's so thoughtful. Must be all those years in showbiz.
Rise was definitely a good contender for the waifu character, that's for sure. But Marie won out. Rise hands out the chocolate to each person.
I never thought I'd get chocolate from the Risette in person. She sure has more flair about it than the average high school girl.
By the way, Yosuke-kun, I heard you didn't like chocolate.
Huh?
Yeah, I heard that too. Here, Rise-chan, you can have the chocolate we were gonna give to him.
Hey, wait, come on, stop joking. I love chocolate. Especially chocolate that I get from you. Please, come on, please.
Wow, he really is begging.
Don't you have any pride?
Now I'm even less inclined to give you any.
Do you know where she is?
Oh, Naoto-kun? She said that she wasn't the kind of person to hand out chocolate to just anybody. In fact, I saw people giving Naoto-kun chocolate earlier.
Our beautiful youth is over.
Oh yeah, if I remember right, in Japan, the girls give chocolate to guys on Valentine's Day, and a week later on White Day is when guys return the favor, if I remember right. I am not as well versed though, so that could be wrong. But yeah, that explains why, yeah, that explains... Here, I was trying to remember. You have fun with Valentine's Day with your friends. June's food court. You, Yosuke, and the others came here with nothing better to do.
Yosuke, why do you look so hopeful?
Hopeful? What are you talking about?
Excuse me,
Yes!
where's a trash can?
The trash can.
Give it up, Yosuke, it's over. You're only gonna get yourself hurt. You'll see.
Shut up! You'll see me! You don't understand the true strength of a man's heart. I know I don't have anything waiting for me, but I can't give up my hope. It's my only weapon against the Valentine's monster!
Gives them to Nanako. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm pathetic.
Hey, that's so rude. I know you got chocolate from Chie-chan and some other girls.
I know that! And it was 100% friend zone chocolate. And you ate it all anyway!
I was about to say, but then he said, and you ate it all anyway. That was rude of him.
It was so good.
Teddy, you asshole.
That was bargain price chocolate from Juness. I put the sales stickers on them myself, I know. Hey, since you ate all my chocolate, when White Day rolls around, it's your responsibility to make it up to me.
Oh, don't you worry. All the ladies will get Teddy's love.
Don't say stuff like that. Yukiko will sew your mouth shut.
Oh, never mind then. I'll give them my winning topsicle sticks. They're a Teddy family heirloom.
Oh, God, dude! Don't give girls something that you've licked all over! Isn't Valentine's Day supposed to be more fun than this?
Yeah, well, that's the biggest Teddy no we've had so far, hasn't it? It's like this every year.
Yes! You know exactly what it's like, my friend. We've crossed the threshold now. We're romantically entangled.
But Atlas took out the Yosuke romance option.
Hey, Yosuke! Your younger brother, Kanji-kun, is acting weirder than normal.
What? Why are you calling him my brother all of a sudden?
I mean, you call us like brothers. I don't see why we can't enhance the family if so necessary.
You're brothers in nobody's arms. Family that's lonely together is bronely together.
Shut up! Don't call us that! Don't even mention it again! Anyway, you have been quiet this whole time. What's going on with you, man? Are you disappointed that Naoto...
No, I wasn't expecting anything from her, and I don't think of her like that anyway.
Stop acting so tough. Then what is it?
Well, Senpai, I want you to have this!
Kanji gives you a piece of chocolate that looks like Teddy in excruciating detail.
Wow, so now it's time for guys to give chocolate to each other?
Dang, that must have taken a lot of work. Kanji really is an artist when it comes to that sort of thing. Romance. Romance. Actually, Kanji's been giving these thoughtful gifts to people throughout his social link. I was actually quite impressed. I'm surprised they don't bring it up, but yeah, he definitely is an artist when it comes to sewing, cooking, and a lot of other things like that. I'm very impressed. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in this entire game. Got a lot of talent.
That's not the person you're supposed to give that to. Wait, unless...
No, it's not like that. I owe Senpai so much, and I've never been able to pay him back. But he's gonna go away soon.
Oh yeah. Right, it's getting close to the time I
So
have
I
to go
thought
home.
I'd do this at the very least.
Kanji's gift is heavy with gratitude and chocolate.
Yeah, that's right. This is a present from Kanji and me. It'd mean a lot to us if you take it.
Hey, what now?
Oh crap, he's doing the thing where you just put one person did all the work and the other person writes their name on as well.
You found me out. It's a present from me to you. Surprise! It's a cuddly, wuddly Choco Teddy hug pillow. Hold on to it on those lonely nights for sweet, ridiculous dreams.
You can feel the affection Yosuke and Teddy have for you.
Hey, don't jump on my bandwagon. Besides, if you hold on to it, it's gonna melt.
Alright, chocolate
Wait.
melts.
You have non-chocolate Teddy hug pillows?
Wait.
I want one!
You spent Valentine's Day with just the guys, but it was far from emotionless. Shame they didn't add one for Marie, but I do get it. That would have been a lot to have to add all those, especially since these are fully voiced. Dojima residence front door. Oh, they did have a scene for Marie.
You're late.
Oh, you came here by yourself?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Today, I can't have the nose or Margaret getting in my
Nose.
way. Don't worry, I got permission. I have chocolate. You can have it.
It smells. More importantly, it's moving.
That room doesn't have any eclectic Lautwitz. I did the best I could, but I don't know if it turned out any good. Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You're too straightforward. I hate you, stupid!
That's our
Why you're so
Sundari.
popular. You can eat it. If you don't hurry, it'll melt. If it melts, it'll run away.
Wait, what? What was that last part you said? You have a feeling of danger, but you've already accepted her gift.
When you eat it, I want you to tell me whether it was good or not. Now.
You seem to have no choice but to eat it. Despite the smell, it tastes quite normal. No, you can't stop.
You ate it all? That's incredible. Are you stupid? Well, it makes my...
Away. Yeah. Well, we already accepted the gift. We don't have a choice. You have the unsettling feeling something's moving inside you.
Valentine's Day isn't an actual ritual. Huh. I looked it up. I thought it was some big event. You know, a turning point of your life. I'm so lame. I was fooled. I feel stupid.
Don't worry, it's just another one of those holidays.
Ugh. But it's not like that. I didn't make that chocolate just because I thought it was something I was supposed to. No, that makes it sound like I'm serious. Well, I am serious, but...
Marie, you're adorable. Not that she'd be happy to hear that.
And you can just shut your stupid jerk face!
Oh crap, she heard me. I know.
I'm telling the truth! Look, just close your eyes. Shut up and close... Thank you. Well, I don't really get it, but it looks like I don't just like you. I want to be with you forever and ever. I love you. I love you so much.
You smell the sweet aroma of chocolate and you spend time with Marie. We finally got to have our date scene with Marie. Dojima residence. It seems Dojima is away on business and can't come home.
Big bro, do you know what day it is today?
Of course, it's Valentine's Day.
Ding, ding, ding! You are correct! This is my favorite chocolate.
Nanako gives you some chocolate that's very popular with the children. Thank you.
It's sweet and yummy. Today, my teacher said, Valentine's Day isn't just a day to give out chocolate. It's a day to give us all chocolate. Everybody, even me. And when she gave it to me, she said, it's been tough for you, but you've done very well. Everyone tells me I'm strong for pulling through.
Well, she certainly is, that's for sure.
That's why I said thank you back.
Also, who's that in the background? Is that Tanaka? Is this Tanaka's mail-order television program broadcast live to you? It's Tuesday. No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, he does his show on Tuesday.
And I said that my big bro and my dad are rooting for me, and that's why I can be happy again.
Yay, Nanako. I'm proud of you.
Really? And then my teacher was so happy. And then she said, when someone's cheering you on, even when you're in trouble, you feel energized. Do you feel like that when I cheer you on?
Of course.
Me too. When you root for me, I get so happy. We're the same. Me, my dad, and your friends are all on your side. Even if you go back soon, I hope you're happy. I had one more chocolate. I made it myself.
A strange object sits on the plate. By some miracle, it has no smell at all.
The big girls taught me homemade chocolate creations. That's why I made one for you.
I'm pretty sure that's the slime slash ooze demon slash persona. How interesting that she was that. So who taught her how to cook? Your instincts, honed after years of battle, is ringing warning bells within your mind.
Chie said
Yep,
I
it's
should
slime.
mix in iced coffee to add flavor.
Oh crap.
Oh, and bacon, since everyone likes bacon.
Okay, this is making a lot more sense
Luckily,
now.
there was some bacon and iced coffee in the fridge.
Chie, what were you doing?
Rise-chan said that the chocolate should assert itself, so it needs to be either really sweet or really spicy. You're a grown-up, big bro, so I thought you'd appreciate a bitter taste, so I put bell peppers and wheatgrass juice in it. I think that sour chocolate sounds really assertive, so I added vinegar and ponzu sauce too.
This explains why it's
Yukiko
not
said that my
basically not
chocolate would have depth if I added fish. So I added some fish sausage and some of Dad's fermented squid.
Oh. This is getting worse
And
by the
Naoto
moment.
told me she'd let me borrow a recipe book. And when I told her I was already done, she told me that you'd enjoy anything that I made for you.
You know, this is why my cooking is bland 75% of the time. I worry about adding too many things. Well, you know what they say, you have to master the basics before you can defy them. Or rather, you have to master the basics before you can start messing around with things like that. Nada looks at you expectantly.
Big bro, thank you.
You have no options. Yeah, it doesn't even give you that. It's...
Big bro? What's wrong, big bro?
You can hear Nanako's voice from far away. All those Sagiri deities weren't able to stop me, but the mysterious slime chocolate to instant death. After getting some rest, you've managed to recover your health. A soft light is pouring in from outside. You should hurry to school. Dang it, we take all of our finals, yet we still have to go to class. That's mildly frustrating.
Morning!
Oh, Soji-kun, morning!
Good morning.
Weather's great today, even a little warm, don't you think? I saw in the news the first official spring storm was observed this morning. Spring is just around the corner, huh? Spring, huh? Everything went by so fast.
What's up?
Hey everybody, what's going on? Oh, nothing, we're just talking about spring's almost here. And then Soji will have to... yeah, I try not to think about it. But hey, we still have some time, right? No gloomy faces till then. Thanks. Hey, cut that out. We're gonna pack your brain full of good memories so that you'll beg us to stop. Oh yeah, speaking of memories, Yukiko, we're gonna have a talk about, trying to help Nanako cook. Oh shoot.
Well, let's go.
Alright, we'll have to do that later then. Hey, wait for me! I guess we're going through the time skip now. I guess now that the EX dungeon is complete, we don't need more social links or anything. '26th of February, we went skiing again. March 3rd, we all had a dinner together. Maybe a fondue pot? 13th of March, making cookies and chocolates with Nanako. Oh yeah, because of White Day, which they Alright, White Day's a month later, isn't it? But yeah, and of course, 17th, everyone makes a group photo. You finish packing. You'll be returning to the city in 2 days. You decide to rest for today. Spring has once again come to Inaba. I hope I've been pronouncing it right, but then again, I think they don't say the town's name out loud, do they? Oh, funny that. Dojima residence. Tomorrow's finally the day you will part with everyone.
All done packing? Well, If you forget anything, I'll mail it to you.
Ah, that's good, yeah.
Can I go answer the door?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Sure. Go answer it. There's nothing to worry about anymore.
And worst case scenario, we can keep an eye on her from all the way over here. After all, we can see from the angle that you just have to lean in, you can see
Seeing
the door.
her so cheerful like that, nothing makes me happier. I already bought your train ticket for tomorrow. It leaves at 9 o'clock in the morning from Yasuina bus station. Today's your last day here. Don't worry about Nanako. You can leave her to me. Go see your friends. This might be your last chance to talk to them.
This is the last day you'll be spending in the town. You should wander around for a while.
Are you going out? Be careful.
I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be in their areas here. Oh, the butterfly isn't here today. No, it is. Dang, it really skipped a whole month, didn't it? It's bus stop. Where do you want to go? Hospital. I'm guessing I'm here so I can speak with all my social link people. This is gonna be like Persona 3 when we get to see the social links in the end. You overhear two nurses talking. Have you heard about Uehara-san? He's gonna be talking about Sayoko. She joined some volunteer organization, went to Africa. Africa? I never thought she'd be the kind of person to go there. Well, she'd be taking her job really seriously towards the end of her time there. She even studied during spring break. Do you remember when we were here talking about the rumors of the Midnight Channel? She wasn't interested at all. Oh, I remember those rumors. Not that I know where they started. But yeah, now that you mention it, she was never around when we were chatting about them. She was studying some foreign language, wasn't she? She was trying to learn English and some African languages, so she read a lot of medical books too. I see. Why Africa? Why'd she join a volunteer? What's the point? I'd rather marry a guy, raise kids, and be an ordinary housewife. That's what I used to think too, but watching her kind of made me feel different. She did seem to have a boyfriend though, a very young one too. Oh, must have been that kid who was working part-time here. I don't know the details, but he seemed to be, didn't really mean something to her. Friends told me she was trying to do her best to live up to him. Do her best, eh? I feel like I have to try harder too. Yeah, I'm starting to see where she's coming from. Let's get back to work and do our best. It seems Sayoko is working hard in a foreign country. Even though she's gone, her life has changed people for the better. I feel a close bond. Decided to go back to town. There are others you share a close bond with. You should say goodbye to them. Whoa, Soja-kun, you caught me off guard. Oh, I was just thinking about you, how you suddenly showed up so... She's laughing embarrassed. Tomorrow's the day, huh? I thought a lot about you and I decided to come here. After thinking what can I do for you, I figured crying and feeling sad about you leaving, wasn't it? So I made up my mind. I'm gonna show you what you taught me. I bought a book. It's How to Become a Police Officer. I told you I want to become strong enough to protect what matters most, right? Well, I want to protect this town. We all worked hard to win this peace, and I want to keep it that way. Can't be certain no incident like this will happen again, right? This is where all my best friends are. This is where I met you. So I thought maybe I'd become a cop, have Dojima-san put me through the ringer. She's smiling cheerfully. So go home proud, we'll be fine here. Come back anytime, we'll all be waiting for you. Feel a tight bond with Chie. Still have to say goodbye to everyone else, right? Go ahead, go. There are others whom you form true bonds with, you should say goodbye to them. You have no reason to come here anymore.
Oh, Senpai.
Where are you going? I came to see you. Senpai, no, that's like you came to say goodbye. I'm not planning on letting this be the last time we meet. It does make me sad, though. I told you before, right? I'm returning to showbiz. Good old Philemon, indeed. We can always rely on him, although I guess he's only really in the series in spirit ever since 3. I don't believe he's made an appearance ever since 3 anyways. I'm sure he's still there. I mean, the butterflies show up for a reason. I went to voice training today to prepare myself. You see, I'm re-debuting with a new album. I'm writing all the lyrics myself. Well, I got a D in composition, so they're not exactly masterpieces. You know, a lot of stuff's happened when I was on break. I made friends, dear friends. Everyone was so nice to me. I want to express that to everyone who will listen. My deepest feelings in my own words. I'm scared. I'm scared of putting the real me out there for people to see. But I can't give in to that fear, right? I'm gonna work hard for all my fans. And I'm going to make a huge comeback. So wish me luck. Of course. Thank you, Senpai. I know you'll be watching me on the side of the camera. I'll keep thinking that as I work. I look back at Juness now and I feel all those good memories of us. Maybe I'll offer to appear in a commercial for Juness. Then you'll all remember the times we had every time you see it. But then we'll all feel a bit lonely afterwards, huh? I'll see you tomorrow. I'll say goodbye and I won't cry. I'm glad the fog's gone. I mean, it's still foggy over here in the other world, but it's a clear blue sky here. Let's see you off on a happy note at least. Marie. You're leaving, aren't you? Leave me behind? Stupid liar blockhead. I didn't even want you to save me, and you did. And now you're doing this? I'm gonna be lonely. Don't worry, we'll meet again. Of course we will. We're gonna meet again. I wouldn't let you go. Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies, skewers. I can walk around town now, even without your help. The bond between us is connecting me to this world. It's kinda lonely, but I'm gonna explore the town without you. I'm not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm gonna find out more and more about this outside world. Next time you come, I'll be showing you around. Marie's acting proud. It made me happy when you said that you like me. So even when you're not here, I'll manage on my own. But you better make sure you come back. You're gonna say goodbye to everyone else, right? You've always been like that. I'll see you again, thank you. Whoa, Senpai, what are you doing here? Kanji seems to be panicking for some reason. Oh, hello, Soji-kun. I heard you're leaving town tomorrow. Kanji's been acting all sad and lonely lately. Shut up, you old bat. I told you not to speak with me that way. Anyways, have you told him about the handicraft class? Thank you for being such a role model for my son, Soji-kun. Come visit here sometime, alright? Goodbye now. You didn't hear what she said, did you? So, you mean about the handicraft class thing? So, see, a bunch of customers liked those knitted dolls we sold, and they asked me how to make them. So I'm gonna hold classes on how to do it. I actually think that's an extremely, productive thing to be doing, Kanji. Laugh it up, don't you? No, I'm not gonna laugh. Senpai. It's my decision, though. If people want to learn, and if I can teach them, hell, why not, you know? I'm still kind of embarrassed, though. But, feels good to do something for other people. It's only because of you that I could face up to who I am, Senpai. Thank you very much. Kanji has a refreshing smile on his face. I guess you could buy the others later? Well, it ain't like this is the last time we'll see each other. Our friendship ain't just on the surface. Funny how we got the murder case thing for that. We put an end to that stuff, right? Adachi's in the slammer, the fog is all cleared up. It's all thanks to you, Senpai. Yo, Senpai, when you go, don't turn around, okay? See ya. That's actually some pretty sagely advice, Kanji. You need to keep moving forward. Don't be like Orpheus, who ended up looking back. That cost him everything. Come to think of it, you have yet to say goodbye to Ko and Daisuke. Ah, right. But let's actually go with the fox first, because I actually know where the fox is. There's no reason to come here anymore. Come with them. Oh, I guess I can't speak to the fox. Your Daisuke and Ko's voices coming from the restaurant.
Whoa!
What a coincidence. We were just talking about you. Why don't you join us, man? Have you searched up on how to unlock the true ending? Yeah, I do still have my guide open because I know there's a couple things I need to do in order to go from that to the good ending. So, let's see here. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna need to save after doing this because basically what I do now is what determines the good ending and the true ending. What are you talking about? Why don't you join us, man? Well, you see, we started talking about whether all the crazy stuff happening here was really over, and we were telling each other about how you were leaving tomorrow. Why you gotta blurt that stuff out? That's embarrassing, man. To be honest, though, I did want to see you one last time, but I figured you'd be too busy. Next thing I know, you walk right in. It's like, man, I was being unthoughtful for nothing. You shared a joyful moment with the athletes. Oh, what? Here, let me tell you something. After I graduate, I'm gonna go to college overseas. Not only does it sound like a blast, I think it'll look good on my resume when I join the society, you know. I think it'll help out the Ichijo family, too. Come on, you're not doing this for family. I know, it's for my own sake. It's not because the family that took me in, or because I'm the first son. I want to support the family my own way. I don't need to be the head in order to do that. That's why I think we'll study overseas. I'm sure I'll learn all kinds of things I couldn't over here. Of course, Daisuke's gonna be a loner. Not really. No matter where in the world all of us are won't matter. Friends are still friends, even when we can't see each other all the time. What? Those are some touching words, man. To tell you the truth, I had a hard time just thinking about how to start this conversation. I was even thinking of hopping on the train so you'd be on tomorrow so I could tell them all about it. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Want to get some ramen? Soji, you can come back and visit anytime you want, man. It's your hometown now too, you know. Feel close bond between Ko, Daisuke, and yourself. You got other people to say goodbyes to. You can see you off tomorrow, but we'll always be friends. We'll always be friends too. Hey, don't steal my lines. I'm gonna make you eat pickled bamboo shoots. Actually, Ukyo, off the top of your head, are the normal good endings and the true endings, are the differences significant enough to show off both, or do you think it might be better to just jump off to the true ending? Although technically, I think since I've already saved Marie, it should automatically upgrade to the golden ending. Should say goodbye to them. Alright, so only the true ending has any notable differences. Okay. Alright, in that case, I won't bother wasting everyone's time with the regular good ending. I really can't hang out with the fox. She have no reason to come here anymore. Although you have to sit through 5 minutes of credit again. That is true. I was hoping I could use the Z button to just skip through it like all the others, but nope, that's not allowed this time. Yeah, if it's just minimal differences, then I'll just go ahead. I won't miss anything there. Although, yeah, I don't think there's anything special. Oh, is anything special? She had no reason to go here anymore. Darn, I was hoping to at least say goodbye to Margaret and the Nose. Where do you want to go? The Amagi Inn. Okay, I can only hang out with the people I have max social links with. That's okay. That makes sense. The Amagi Inn. Welcome to... Oh, Soji-kun. That's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thank you for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day, helping with housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep, so that I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. On top of that, here you are, right in front of me. You're not helping at all. You're so mean. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Oh. Just kidding. For now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was, whether I can meet all those responsibilities, whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. Now I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart when I do, Soji-kun. We'll be together even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm going to meet every challenge head-on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Amino Sagiri said. If mankind so wishes, I can return at any time. That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself no matter what happens.
Thank you.
Soji, thank you. You'll forever be my precious friend. You feel a solid bond. Well, I should get back to work. I'll see you tomorrow. I did like Yukiko's social link, but... What's up in Asano? Alright, everyone's vanishing. I really did like Chie. She was a very straightforward character without anything too complicated, but she didn't need to. She's pretty solid character on her own, yeah. Yukiko, I got on the fence about her decision to go back and inherit the inn after all, but what matters is that it was her decision, and at the end of the day, it's her decision, not mine, and I respect her choice. Rise, again, no, it's what she decided to do it, and I'm glad to help her find the strength to do that. She's actually her and Naoto was probably one of the girls I would have chosen if I didn't end up going with Marie. And like I said, the fact she was so brazen with how she felt, actually pretty. I ended up liking the Devil Arcana more than I was expecting. I mean, the Devil Arcana was a pretty interesting one, even in Persona 3, and in here it continued. Would it? Yeah. I guess it makes sense. The Devil Arcana is definitely one that has a lot of temptation side to it, but it does have positive things to it, including commitment and strong bonds, which is kind of fitting given social links are all about strong bonds. Darn, I was hoping Yosuke would be here. I imagine Naoto's here. Naoto was also one I was considering if I didn't end up with Marie, but like I said, it felt like I'd be getting in the middle between her and Kanji, and that didn't feel right, you know? Oh, she's not here? Asano's returned. She's not.
My.
Soji-chan. A coincidence. We really are connected by fate. Shall we talk about old times?
Goodness, I am so happy.
I just went to visit my husband's grave, then I came to look at the river like I did last time. Next thing I know, here you are. Now there's a surprise. I live with one of my kids and their grandchild now. They're all so kind. I realized that I almost never talked about my kids with you. Probably distanced myself from the rest of my family. I was afraid that if I didn't, I was going to depend on them. They're living their own lives. I didn't want to be a burden on them. So I wanted them to forget about me, treat me as if I was dead. They welcomed me, and now we live together. They take care of me, but I'm taking care of my grandson. There's a little give and take there. There really is a place in the world where I belong. I just assumed there wasn't one. They're my children, my family. I regret that I didn't speak with them before. My husband's death must have been sad for them as well. After all, they lost their father. I think asking if you're still sad is a bit redundant because, of course, this isn't really something you get over. Or so much as just learn to handle, but the matter is, can you be happy as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was the better thing to ask. I feel so happy right now, but because of that, I feel sad every now and then. I can't but think he must have wanted to feel this happiness as well. So I've decided the best thing I can do is live a long, happy life. Then I'll make the rest of my life as great as it can be. and then I'll tell my husband about it when I see him again. Then we'll have all of eternity to be happy together. I'm not afraid of anymore, just a little lonely. I also have to tell him about everything that happened in town as well, about this whole crazy year, those awful murders. Now the police solved the case. Gonna take a quick power nap. Okay, rest easy, okay. Dang, I really think the Death Arcana might have been if it's not the favorite, it's definitely one of my favorites of all the social links. I mean, I was hoping, had some good hopes for it because in Persona 3 it was a story relevant social link, so it didn't really have it was handled a bit differently from all the standard social links, but here it's a quote-unquote normal one, and I really do think it was handled really well. Those awful murders, how the police solved the case. I'll definitely have to tell them about you as well. I recently realized something. Precious things remain precious, whether alive or dead. I'm sorry for making this all my long-winded monologue. You look like you still have things left to do. You look like you've grown up a lot, Soji-chan. You're much more handsome now as well. Not as handsome as my husband was, though.
I'll see you again.
Well then, take care of yourself. You still have a lot of life ahead of you. Feel a close bond. She left without looking back. Good. Her life has moved forward. Oh, so they are at Junis. I just had to go to the food court. I've spent a lot of time, honestly, ever since Persona 3 trying to think of what Arcana would have put myself. And for the record, I did remove the Fool and the World, or in this case, the Aeon from the bin, because I figure those are main protagonist ones only. Those are a bit too specific. So instead of choosing only the other ones, I'd say the Death Arcana. It's a bit misunderstood, but it means about cycles, continuing existing ones, or perhaps end of a cycle and beginning of a new one. Renewal. It's a pretty interesting, it's actually a much more interesting one, I think. Or maybe I just feel that way because after playing through Hades, Spiritfarer, and all those afterlife-themed games, I just feel this. Nah, even before then, I always felt a bit of a philosophical thing about such concepts. So yeah. I feel I'd most likely be the Death Arcana for myself. Go to the food court? Yes.
Yo!
Yo, Soji. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. So I'll mute the mic while I'll let the cutscene play out. Oh, right, these aren't voiced. Whoops. Well, let me take a sip first. Alright. Sensei, I'm super duper happy you came to see me. Going around saying goodbye, huh? What'd you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? Must seem weird to you. Huh, I wonder why it began just as you arrived here. I remember that first time, Sensei and Yosuke braving the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic. Yeah, ever since then it was just one surprise after another. Can't imagine how it's gonna be like living here without you. A quiet, peaceful town. No need to use our personas anymore. I can't imagine it either. That's right. We were right in the middle of the case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff's happened. Facing my true self, you and me got into a fight too. Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Ooh, how reckless. Of course, moron. Best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends. Why didn't you say so earlier? Well, you know how the saying goes. Friends aren't people you never Friends aren't people who never piss you off. Friends are people worth forgiving, again and again. Sensei, bring it on. Let us fight him. Don't hurt him, man. He's gotta get on the train tomorrow. Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you, Yosuke. Poor Teddy. Even if I said Teddy no a few too many times. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others too. They all helped me and gave life to me. Life? Come on, man. You were the one who wanted to change. That's why I tried so hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. Oh yeah, that's true. Remember, Teddy said he was a shadow who gained self-awareness of some sort, and he made himself look like a bear because he wanted people to like him. But he felt that would be a bit too painful, so he erased his own memories to try and allow himself to live, find a new way to live. But remember, this is because he wanted to change that he was able to go through all this. I love you. Love is kind of strong. Come on, Yosuke, there's more than one kind of love out there. I can take off my outfit if you want. Let's not. You feel a solid bond between the three of you. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Don't you have somewhere to go? Like, meeting someone? You want Teddy to come with you? No, I think Teddy has to work. There are others, you say goodbye to them. Now there's always standing around in the school classroom building. Leave Junes. Oh, I didn't even know the school was open. It's spring break, but the school is open for students today. Enter? Yes. Oh, Senpai, do you have business at school as well? Oh, that's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Say goodbye to your teachers? Not really. Having a last look at the school, huh? Can I come with you? This town has become so peaceful.
Oh.
Oh, well, not that I'm disappointed, mind you. It's just that for me to remain here without you or a case to solve, feels somewhat listless. I know this sounds awkward since we've already discussed it before and came to a satisfactory conclusion. But the reason for me being here has nothing to do with the case. Perhaps it's just your departure that's making me lonely. Don't worry, Naruto. I think Kanji will be more than happy to keep you company.
I apologize.
I'm sorry, I'm making trouble for you. No, I should apologize. Oh, please, don't apologize. It's not your fault for moving home. I'm sure this is hardly the last time I'll face a situation like this in my life. That's probably a good point, actually. I'll remain here in Inaba-sensei. That's probably a good idea. Inaba needs detectives who are... detectives other than Dojima who are actually competent. Actually, I think that's even more good reason for Chie to be joining the police force, because to be blunt, I think they could use some... Frankly, I think she's more competent than basically everyone in there other than Dojima. Oh yeah, I went there. Of course, from time to time, my services will be required elsewhere, but Inaba is not my home now. I want to treasure the precious time I've spent with you, solving the case together. The Midnight Channel, the Personas, Amino Sagiri. My duty is to stay here and get to the bottom of these mysteries. To be honest, the thought of it makes me a bit lonely. Please don't forget your time here. Feel a solid bond between you and Naoto. I'll be at the station tomorrow with the others. So this is our last chance to talk, just the two of us. No, of course it won't be. I can visit you anytime and vice versa. Senpai, do you have other farewells to say? Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'll see you tomorrow then. You have not spoken with everyone. Ayane. The band room. Practice building, I think. Yasugama room. Ayane's playing her trombone.
Oh,
Oi,
Senpai!
senpai. Can you hold on for a second? This place is a mess. The band met to practice for their performance. The entrance ceremony coming up. I decided not to call you Soji's. Oh, why that? Because you're leaving tomorrow. I didn't want to bother you if you're busy packing. Besides, I might have cried if I saw you there, but isn't it great the whole fog's gone? I was worried you'd leave without a bad impression of the town, since it was foggy ever since you got here. I'm happy it's bright and sunny on your last day. Hopefully it won't be all foggy tomorrow. Just kidding. I got something I want to tell you, senpai. After I graduate, I'm thinking of doing a study abroad program in music. The more I practice, the more fascinated with music I get. I was always trying to play better than I played before, but that's not what music is about, right? It's how you express it. So I tried to express myself through music, but you know what I realized? I had no feelings put into it. It's a little embarrassing, really. I couldn't stand it, but I meant it when I handed you that ticket, so I tried to face it head on and I practiced a lot. Then I started to understand that every day is a fight against yourself. People fight against the person we were yesterday to become a better person today. Ever since I realized that, I figured I'd be playing music for the rest of my life. Senpai, I'll probably be around halfway around the world 2 years from now. I won't cry when you leave. I'll be practicing for when I say goodbye to this place. We'll be separated, but Senpai, you'll always be someone special to me. My parents gave me their blessing when I told them I wanted to study abroad. They said I'd been stubborn ever since I was born, and nothing they could say would change my mind anyway. And here I was thinking I had no personality. I guess it's true that your parents know you best. Senpai, I wish you the best of luck over there. Please come see me and wish me luck when it's my turn to leave. Ayane said her goodbye to you with a quiver in her voice. Feel a close bond between her and yourself. Goodbye, senpai. You've not spoken to everyone. Dojima and Nanako. Oh yeah, how could I forget the family? Let's go into town and go back to the Dojima residence then. Alright, Dojima residence. It's them. Big bro.
Hey!
Hey, Soji, how the goodbyes come along? You see all your friends? Not all of them. I see, make sure you don't leave her with regrets. Did they cry? Let me see your face. Look a lot more mature now. We've only been together for about a year, but kids grow up surprisingly fast. Nanako, do you remember what we promised? Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick. Thank you. I wanted to thank you, too. Don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? Doesn't matter if we're apart. We can go see him when I get a vacation. Then we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right? Yeah.
Big bro.
Will you remember me? Of course. It's a promise. Come on, don't cry. I'm not crying. Oh well. I guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, Soji. Soji, it wasn't all that long, all things considered, but I did enjoy your time with us. I really do think of you as part of my family. I'm I'm surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment. And you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. This is your second home, you know? You feel a solid bond between the three of you. When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro. You're a stud, Soji. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're done. Sorry, Nanako, but I'm already with Marie. That'll be a long time, won't it, Soji? Right? He smiles, looking straight into your eyes. It doesn't seem like he's joking. By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? Still have a lot of time today. Why don't you go around Inaba and see everyone who will miss you? Besides, I don't think you really had the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here. Now to think about it, that case did begin shortly after you arrived and ended a few months ago. Basically, it happened while you were here in Inaba. I guess it was a quirk of fate. Anyway, we should get going soon. We'll get going home too. That was pretty interesting timing, that's for sure. You should go bye to all the people you formed close bonds with. Be sure to return to your house to prepare. Tomorrow. Alright, here we go. I had to say no to that in order to get the true ending. Or rather, it'll be the golden ending. I have no reason to come here anymore. Let's go ahead and save at Palemon here. You should have no reason to come here anymore. Is there something we still have to do here? I guess I can't say goodbye to the fox. Alright, I need to go to Junis. You should have no reason to be here anymore. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter. The usual food court. Strange that no one's here. This is where you had spent many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too!
I'm gonna grab a sip while we're playing out here, since these are actually voiced cutscenes.
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
Dang, Chie is really all about making Yosuke pay for everything. Well, I guess he does probably get a Junes employee discount. Bump the mic there, whoops. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
I envy you, Teddy, in that your entire existence is about fun.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I mean, even when we had tried to explain it to Dojima, he couldn't properly understand it. Heck, even Naoto refused to believe it until we were able to show her directly.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
I guess for our final mystery, we're going to be finding out the origin of the Midnight Channel. Strictly speaking, it doesn't have to be anyone specific, really. I imagine someone was just watching it at night and mistook an appearance as being their soulmate. And that's why they said... After all, lots of people are going to be watching TV around midnight, or might have the TV off. Oh right, the TV had to be unplugged. So yeah, once more as the TV was off at midnight and it turns on a rainy night.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
That'd be pretty boring, but also make a lot of sense. I mean, like I said, teenagers like to stay up way too late anyways, so one of them just probably saw it with the first victim and thought, must be my soulmate or something like that. You know how high school rumors start.
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability.
Right, and as we saw with Adachi, Adachi. Oh yeah, we don't know how Adachi got his persona ability, did we? Did he have a prophetic vision? No, like our character did at the start, or did someone grant it to him? Or did he see it fall in? No, he didn't know it was possible to fall in at all, remember? Or because it wasn't until he showed that one woman in there that he figured out, wow, I didn't realize he could put an entire person in there.
So that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception?
Yeah, if we remember back at the start of the game, our protagonist here, he had a prophetic dream where he was granted his persona.
Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame?
Were they also granted their persona abilities through a prophetic dream?
Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
Actually, that does bring something up. I knew something I knew I was missing something, but I didn't even realize what it was. But yeah, I simply dismissed it as, okay, so we just got a prophetic dream, and that allowed us to get our persona without having to face a shadow. But all three people in the same general area. It's entirely possible it's merely coincidence, but that would be one hell of a coincidence, you must admit.
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power in our TVs before your persona awakened. Same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
The sender's listed as Adachi. Okay, it may actually be a legitimate warning. Well, crap.
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over, as you all insisted at the time. I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that Midnight Channel, Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me.
So, wait a minute. Okay, so someone started rumors of the Midnight Channel specifically hoping it would hit us, maybe?
Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it.
So someone in Inaba was granting this power to us. They're the one who gave us these prophetic dreams.
I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
The letter from Adachi ends there.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kind of know the feeling.
Well, go back to the basics. Everyone here only gained the power to enter TVs from within Inaba, so it has to be someone here. It has to be someone we would not find suspicious in any way, shape, or form. But this time, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone who could be anywhere at any time. They could be just doing their job. We just have to be something that that a police officer, a high school student, and former politician like Namatame would have all visited at one point or another.
It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
That's true. Well, a couple of coincidences here, like if my character was the only one with a prophetic dream that allowed me to enter the TV, I'd think, okay, well, clearly it might just be something special. Well, maybe I'm just a chosen one, maybe it's a stroke of luck, but then that doesn't explain how Adachi unlocked his own persona. And remember, he had the same persona I did. He had Izanagi as his persona. Granted, a bloody-looking Izanagi, but an Izanagi all the same. So I guess it would make sense his would be a bit different. After all, it's Adachi's version, and while I have my version.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
That's right, the one person who acts as a catalyst. The person who said all this.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Sometimes you have a lot of strokes of genius, Chie. Yeah, so whoever is starting, we need to try and track down who started the rumor of the Midnight Channel, because that's where we're going to find out what led to Adachi and the others.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Power Arrow TVs, where the case started. We learned about it from Chie a few days after coming to the town, where she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard it from someone immediately after coming to town. If you think back, it feels as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something, yeah, that it's not much, but there was that prophetic dream.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving.
Yeah. Gotta love that humble brag from Naoto right there. We were involved in a murder case this year, which we just so happened to be successful in solving, by the way.
But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme...
Well, it may not also be a direct scheme. It could simply have been a matter of they wanted to cause a ruckus, and they weren't too bothered with what would come of it. They just, you know, let the dice drop where they may, you know? They just drop the pieces, let them do what they were going to do.
Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
It's entirely possible. Well, I mean, it's possible Adachi had that defeatist mindset about being born without talent from the get-go, but it would make sense if he wasn't the origin of the idea of filling the world with fog and someone else was responsible.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Sounds good to me. Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The ones you met immediately upon coming to town was... well, Dojima immediately. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. It'd be rather interesting if Nanako would be yeah. It can't have been Nanako because she nearly died. I will state for the record that even someone young as Nanako isn't someone you... Given the kind of supernatural powers we're dealing with here, we don't necessarily have to move Nanako from the suspect list. But what we can, but there is a good reason to do so, so rest assured we can do that. Vegetables are planted, there's no reason for you to be here. Alright, that changed. Alright, basically, given the supernatural powers we're working with, no one should be taken off the suspect list without a good reason. Rest assured, we do have a good reason to take Nanako off the suspect list. She came so close to dying before, and if she was the true mastermind behind everything, she would certainly not allow herself to have been lost for any amount of time like that, right? It would be too reckless to allow herself to... They're not home. Oh right, they're at the floodplain. So yeah, we know for sure Nanako can be safely taken off the suspect list. I don't want to suspect Dojima, but at the same time, we have to remember that Adachi was able to become close friends with us to the point where he even has a social link, and we never suspected a thing. So, I don't want to suspect Dojima, but we need to at least find out an excuse to write him off the suspects list, you know? Have to cover our bases. Ah, they're here. So, you met with all your friends? I want to talk with you real quick. What's this all of a sudden? You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back.
Even the smallest thing that would happen.
Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely has. Sheesh.
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place?
Oh yeah, because I'd gotten car sick. We had to... Remember, because I'd gotten car sick, we had to make a quick pit stop.
The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
Yeah, Nanako needs...
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
Ah, the weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
I'd ask what made him weird, but the fact Nanako remembered might just be what we need to know here.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home.
Welcome back, Ukyo. With good timing. Yep, we're starting our investigation for the true ending here.
Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there.
Yeah, I remember. Now I memed that he was being a total creeper.
I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
Yeah, I remember him pretty well too. I mean, even in 2008, how many gas stations have people pump your gas for you anymore? Or did they do that a lot in Japan? I genuinely have no idea.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
Oh, right, I didn't get quote-unquote car sick until after, now that you mention it. Does that mean... I talked to him?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick?
Oh yeah, I remember that because I mentioned and that I also get car sick myself sometimes. That's usually why whenever I go somewhere with friends, I'm usually the one driving, or at the very least in the front seat. Yeah, I assume my character just had some car sickness as well,
You said you were okay, but...
But did that strange gas station attendant induce it?
That attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
That's what I want to know. It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
I understand.
Okay.
First place you what was the gas station? Maybe something that'll jog your memory. Gas station attendant? I've only seen an older man and an older woman working there. It won't let me get closer here. There's no reason for you to be here. Oh, what's up? Out-of-towner. Are you behind all this? That's... Never mind. Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy. Oh, notice how it's actually letting me in now, even though it said I have no reason to be here anymore.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you.
And nearly is an understatement.
Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you again here.
My, what a well-mannered young man. We are most obliged to your kindness, but there is no need to show such consideration. We are here to serve you. Or, is there something on your mind that led you here subconsciously?
Well, there is one thing.
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Shattered glass?
Wow, that's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Oh, so we combine all those glass shards into a crystal ball of sorts, and for some reason it's full of vines. Obtained the orb of sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth in life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself. I was left behind, with no power or memories.
Ah, we finally found out the truth behind Marie's history.
I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh?
That explains why she heard the voice of her other self.
The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
The wife who has come through for us.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power.
So even Igor and the others couldn't figure out that there was going to be a true ending
Now
beyond
go
the good ending.
to the place where everything began.
It began raining. Hello there, do you need anything? Let's see, isn't this right? First, what are we talking about? Oh, this is a part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know an Adachi? Ah, so murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? The case is alright, thank goodness. Did those two come here? That's a weird question to ask. I don't know if I was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a pretty good chance. It's not like I knew them personally. Got nothing else? Might leave me alone? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to that? Those two? I remember now. I met them when they first came to town. Woke them saying, "Welcome to Inaba," but that's all. Just that. What about it? In that case, what did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when I first came to town, and did the same thing I did. I greeted you, that's all. We talked for a couple minutes. You might have asked something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time we first met? Yes, there is, actually. Haha, amazing. You reached me at last. Let's drop the charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened those power within you three, the ones who had potential. And having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Oh, it's even in Marie. Are you talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life?
Well, she's here. Her and she wouldn't have been before. I'd say that's already a rather big improvement from what was about to happen.
She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog.
And the fact that we know that they know who Marie is means without a doubt they are the person responsible. After all, remember, Marie barely exists outside the Velvet Room. The only ones who would be privy to her existence are the person directly responsible and our party. And I don't remember you ever being part of our party.
Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
Huh, what about it?
It seems you don't know who gave her that comb either. That comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tsumi Textiles Marie, there's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
Hey, don't look down on Marie.
And what are you going to do about it?
Well, I mean, I already beat all 3 of the Sagiris.
The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why did you choose me?
For your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
Alright, so the attendant here was specifically targeting anyone who seemed like they had particularly potent powers.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Well, to be fair, both of those predictions were correct. I did end up mostly hanging out with my friends and also doing part-time jobs in between, you know, stopping the shadows.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined, enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you?
Well, for one thing, understand what was going on exactly.
Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal. I am Izunami.
Oh, I guess it makes sense. If you have Izanagi but not Izanami, it would be a bit weird.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the 2 Sagiri and the 1 fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izunami. You can hear her friend's voices in the distance.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
Told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
Evidently not.
You're saying this so-called Izunami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
It's actually kind of interesting that the main antagonist was a Japanese deity. I think I mentioned for, but a lot of the earlier Shin Megami Tensei games, while they weren't afraid to have Western deities as the antagonists, the Japanese ones were pretty much always universally on your side. So there definitely was a bit of bias there, but yeah, you probably, as you've seen with this game and other games like Shin Megami Tensei 4, they seem to be aware of this criticism and have been making Japanese deities as major antagonists more lately, which I think is pretty neat. After all, part of the fun is not just seeing those show up, but being able to fight them, right?
If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time. All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You finally discover the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izunami who waits for you in the other world. If she truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izunami's left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday, and if that were to happen, everyone, all that's precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace with the town, where you live with everyone. Alright, now, I think this is just a boss fight and not really a whole dungeon, but we'll find out shortly, won't we? Gather everyone.
All right!
This is finally it. So many things have happened up till now. We'll beat this Izunami and put an end to this, right? Yes, but since we were spread out all over town a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We must make sure that we end this properly. From the situation. Ask about the Midnight Channel. The rumors about the Midnight Channel. It may be this Izunami was the one who originally spread them. Neither Amino Sagiri nor the Shadows have taken a single step outside the other world. Simply put, the only one who could have spread the rumor was someone who had come from there. The more it got passed around, the more extra junk got added to it, like one big game of telephone. That's where all the you have to watch alone and the one who appears your soulmate stuff came from. Since it took place on a TV, we never considered the possibility that the images broadcast could vary from viewer to viewer. Whenever we talked about what we saw afterward, there were never any consistencies. What changed according to each person was most likely the image's clarity. Yeah, I can think of a few places where that might have happened. When Saki appeared, I was the first one who was positive that it was her. For Yukiko, it was Chie. For Kanji, it was Yukiko. It was Yukiko who said the person on TV it was. I thought because each of us had a strong attachment, we linked the TV images to them in our head. I bet we actually saw a clearer image on the TV than everyone else. The same could be said for Namatame. That's why he always was a step ahead of us. I thought it was because he knew the area as well as a delivery man, but I was stymied about how fast he identified Nanako-chan. Since he was a savior, he must have been Nanako-chan's image from the very beginning. Alright, who cares for details? Soji Senpai's leaving tomorrow, right? Should we really be wasting time like this? Yeah, he's right. Let's hurry and defeat Izunami. Push. By facing our own shadows, we awakened our persona's abilities. However, that did not appear to Soji Senpai. Yeah, even before all this opponent stuff, Soji could stick his hand in the TV. I guess that kind of backs Izunami's claim that she personally awakened his power. The same holds true for Namatame and Adachi. So basically, it seems like any deity of sufficient power seems to do that. Bulemon was the one who awakens your Persona powers in Persona 1 and 2, after all. She selected 3 outsiders to bestow powers upon, and watch what would transpire from there. Well, now that we know all this, we just gotta beat the hell out of Izunami. Let's hurry and get this over with. Soji's going back home tomorrow. Izunami herself. We thought Amino Sagiri was behind everything, but it turns out, there was someone behind it too, and that something was a guy at the gas station? I can't believe she was disguised as a gas station attendant smack in the middle of town. Does that mean she knew Soji and Domichi-sama would stop by the day he came to Inaba? I guess that's the best place to greet people from out of town, but then did she also come into contact with Adachi and Namatame also? At a different place, disguised as someone else? Who the hell is this Izunami? Izunami and Amino Sagiri. Those names would be familiar to students of ancient Japanese mythology. Oh, you saying she's a god? Huh, like that's possible. That reminds me, remember the persona Adachi summoned? I don't know how to put it, but that was kind of like the persona that Soji first called Izanagi, right? Right, I brought that up earlier. Izunami is also the name of a god in the same legends. Since both of them awakened within the same push and the same individual, their powers must have been similar. A persona is one's heart can inform. The images of gods and mythical beings were created by humans, so if the personas resemble them, there may be a connection there, since the enemy reigning over that world calls itself Izunami. Oh yeah, we were taught that Izunagi and Izunami's names originate from the word Izanu, meaning to invite. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but Namatame, Detective Adachi, Soji, and even us, we were all invited to play parts in this case, as if there was some deeper meaning behind it all. Deeper meaning? I don't get it. If she's trying to mess everything up, we can't let that happen. We gotta defeat her. Alright, first things first. Well, allow me to sell some items, because I should probably sell... Oh, he is open. Now, items don't go into the New Game Plus, but the money does, right? This or tens gold. I can probably sell these items here since I've got the lettuce if I really need it. Money doesn't. Oh, that's disappointing. That's strange. The guide I was using here said I'd sell everything you can because money will transfer over. How disappointing. Armor, weapons, and the sword do, though. So you can buy them back. My compendium remains as well, correct? So I should be able to do that as well. I'm not doing the huge fish quest, so might as well sell that. Alright, money transfers. So in that case, I definitely need to be selling absolutely everything that I can. Nullify stat penalties, nullify stat bonuses. I already have Dakaja and money, social stats, gifts received from max social links to the compendium, any items granting a summoning discount, and number of slots to store personas, weapons, armor, and accessories are unlocked. Skill cards, costumes, is everything that transfers. Yeah, it's a pretty solid amount. It's enough that you will have a much easier time on subsequent playthroughs, but it's not enough that it'll be a lot. I'm gonna keep the homunculus because I do not want to get instantly killed. No wonder I was able to afford the higher level gear on my New Game Plus. Yeah, it's definitely enough that you will have an easier time, but it's not enough that it's not enough that you'd not have to do all your social links and stuff. The sure are a light of various different food items that are just health plus 50 or whatever. Yuko's lunch. Bento made with affection. Amarita soda. Sell everything. I thought about that, but the problem is I don't want to end up with stuck with low, because the Soma, this is really worth a lot, but fully restores the parties. That's a mega elixir. I do genuinely want this with me in case the final battle goes to hell somehow. I don't want to be unprepared. Don't get me wrong though, I'd probably sell everything if I wasn't absolutely convinced that the final boss is going to be kind of tricky. Yeah. Because I don't think there's going to be a dungeon this time, right? It's just going to be the final boss fight. However, I'm definitely selling any accessories that I don't have equipped because those aren't coming with me. Might as well, these are just one apiece, but... I know a few of my personas I'm also going to be registering real quick, so... Because I forgot. And I refuse to forget right before the final boss here. But yeah, a few of these like Kaguya I'm probably going to be buying back immediately. Oh, I only have the one Iolite. I thought I had more. No. I'm not selling those. It'd be get me a nice jump start on my next playthrough, but I really don't want to drop all these valuable items because I really do want to be prepared in case shit hits the fan against the final boss here. I'm selling. Oh, alright, I sold everything I could afford to lose, and let's go register my personas. Attempting to bind Mind Charge just so I can put that on my, and now let's see what else I have here, actually. This will be fine for now. Check Compendium Register. Kaguya. Raphael. I didn't realize Raphael would last this long, but I guess if I ever need him. Loki here is just really awesome. I knew he'd be an endgame, but I didn't realize he'd be this strong in the general sense. I'm really glad I made him. Loki, Kaguya, and Alice have definitely been my MVPs here. Ditz Middle was also really good, thanks to her elect boosts and stuff. And Light, of course. As well. Lilith. I generally didn't think Lilith would last this long. Impressive. Kartikeya. Still want to get that primal force before I do anything else. Sad that Alice hasn't gotten die for me. I know what you mean. Like I said, I usually rant over how much I prefer Light and Darkness in the series when they're actual damage, not instant kill, but she's the exception. Die for me is very much the exception. Well, first of all, let's see here. Sorosha. Soul Shrink level 10. Any skill cards not registered? I already checked those, Ukyo, and none for better for so good news were set there. Adavaka is pretty solid, honestly, but I want the, Still, there's rank 10. He's guaranteed to get Brave Blade. I should probably start fusing these guys, even if for no other reason than because, I can't make mod, unfortunately. I can, however, make Atakava or Shrosha. Which do I want? I should try Triangle as well, to see what I can get. Saparna wouldn't be too bad. It's a physical specialist, so I don't want to give up my... Baal Zebul, Sun Tensei, Sun Wukong. Masakato. Masakato is usually pretty awesome in whatever game he appears in, but with no tower whatsoever, it's not worth it. Arabaki. 9 is fine, so... Mostly magic, I see, so, repel... Oh, he already repels physical, interesting. But he's weak to fire and ice. Ishtar! Yeah, let's go with her. Now let's see here. She doesn't need elect. She could use anti-wind, but I don't have that, I don't think. I don't... Let's see here. Repel physical, just because that's a low ailment boost. I don't need that. If she has her signature Mesopotamian star, though, it might be worth, well, not on this run, but on a later New Game Plus, it might be worth giving her a charge. Focus charge.